Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 81, and today we have 3 bags of pay dirt. One of them is actually a bonus bag, so I'm really excited for that. And all 3 of these bags were sent in by subscriber David Berry, so thanks a lot for sending these in. And like I said, one of these bags is actually a bonus bag. So I don't know if you can see right there, it says bonus bag. We'll explain what that's all about here in just a second. Let's go to the website for Dirthogg Paydirt. So this is the company that we got some pay dirt from that we're going to be reviewing today. If you click on concentrates, here it'll show you all the different products that they sell. They have a 1 pound bag for $29, a 2 pound bag for $89, a 3 pound for $179, and a 5 pound for $269. So today we have 3 bags of the 2 pound Cariboo Claim. They cost $89 each. And the best part about this pay dirt is it's guaranteed gold. This is the #1 rule. Whenever you're looking for pay dirt, make sure there's a guaranteed amount of gold so you know that you cannot get ripped off, because there's a lot of scammers out there. The description says every bag will contain 1 gram of real placer gold. As an incentive, every 5th bag will be a bonus bag. These bags are all natural placer concentrates and highly mineralized. Some hard rock specimens thrown in for a happy prospector. So that's really good news. We're guaranteed at least 3 grams of gold since we have 3 bags here. Plus we have bonus bags, so this is really awesome. So we'll make sure we keep our eyes open for the hard rock specimens here in the bonus bag. Before we go down to the Pana station and chop this stuff open, I want to give a big shout out to a brand new major credit Patreon supporter, Mr. Robert Culwell. So thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate your $20 donation every month. That money goes right back into the show. It helps buy these pay dirts. When people don't send them, of course, it helps pay for transportation, gas and travel and all that stuff. So big thanks to you and the rest of my Patreon supporters. If you guys are interested in supporting the show through Patreon, there's links down below. I also have a Discord server now. Some of my subscribers set up a Discord server. If I can't link it right here, there'll be a link down in the description. And Discord's pretty cool. It's like, if you have any questions for me, we can actually talk one-on-one. If you have a microphone on your computer, you just hop in the Discord server, ask me questions, and we can do group chats over there, all kind of cool stuff. Links below for that as well. All right, so let's take this stuff down to the Pana station. We'll chop it open, and we'll take a closer look at it. So here they are, the 3 bags of Dirthogg Paydirt, the 2 pound bag Cariboo Claim. Let's take a look at them in a pan. Nice. All right, so like I said, we'll save the best for last. This is the bonus bag. And I think we're still gonna do these bags one at a time. So let's grab this bag here, we'll chop it open, see what kind of gold's in it. The best concentrates on the market, period. We'll see about that. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like we might even have some gemstones in this one. It's hard to tell, but we'll find out in a second here. Looks like it's dry, at least. All right, well, it looks like we have a nice mix of plus ½ inch, plus ¼ inch, and minus kitchen strainer. So I think a kitchen strainer would be good enough to classify this into 2 separate sizes. Now, because it's dry, we're going to be able to remove the magnetic stuff. So let's go ahead and classify this stuff down. Okay, here we have our plus and minus kitchen strainer. I think since we're guaranteed 1 gram of gold, I'm gonna save the bigger stuff. We'll pan this last, just in case there's any big nuggets, and we'll save the best for last. So we have about that much minus kitchen strainer. We'll go ahead and start panning this down. All right, so let's bring over Crusty Rusty. We'll add some water and some jet dry. And I almost forgot to remove the magnetic stuff. So just in case you don't know why I remove the magnetic stuff, it's because the magnetic stuff is always heavy. And if you leave that in the pan, it makes it very difficult to recover the gold. So doing this is kind of a cheating step, but I also like to do it to show you guys how much black sand you can expect if you decide to buy this. Once I remove the magnetite using my magnet, I just put it in a different pan, And then I extract the magnetic stuff again because there's a lot of dirt and possibly gold trapped in there. There we go. That's about the amount of black sand that we have here. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, this shouldn't be too difficult since we have removed most of the black sands. Wow, look how muddy that stuff is. It's like chocolate milk. Technically, I didn't remove all the black sands. I just removed the magnetic black sands. And what you see here is just all the heavies. Since these are gold concentrates, this stuff is all heavy regardless. So you're still going to have some fun panning this back. If I remember correctly, there's lots of garnets in this Dirthogg Paydirt, and I'm seeing it now again. See these little red pebbles? These are all pretty nice big garnets actually. I'll try to save a few of those for the cleanup. Alright, I'm starting to see some flower gold over here. Lots of garnets make it difficult because the garnets are super heavy. And there we go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's probably a half a gram of gold right there just in the fines. So let's grab that with the snuffer bottle. Okay, so I just recovered the gold using the snuffer bottle, but I noticed that there's a small piece of gold down here. There's a few more pieces of flower gold all around. So I'm actually going to pan this again just to make sure, because this stuff is pretty difficult. And if we would have left the magnetics in there, it would have been even more difficult. Alright, check this out. So this is the third time I'm panning this stuff down. And right here, we missed another flake. There's a bunch of flower gold in here. So this stuff will keep you occupied, that's for sure. You can pan it a few times and still get gold. So I'm going to continue this process until I got all the gold collected. Alright, finally, I panned this stuff back 5 times, and on the 5th time I finally didn't see any gold. So I would totally give this a 8 out of 10 for difficulty. Alright, now we're on to the big stuff. It's probably a lot easier to do about that much at a time. Some interesting rocks in here. Right here it looks like a piece of milky quartz. I'm not that good with gems, but there's some green stones. Probably some kind of a gemstone, I would guess. Alright, no gold in that one. Oh, cool. I think that might be rosy quartz. To me it looks like quartz, maybe rosy quartz, because of that red color. Now I just found this interesting piece here. It looks like it was cut purposefully. I mean, it totally was cut with a saw. Just not sure what it is. It's probably some kind of a mineral or gemstone or something. It's pretty cool. Right, no gold in that one either. Alright, I'm going to pan the rest of this out. As soon as I find something, I'll show you. Alright, we got our first little bit of gold here. You can see it right there towards the top. A couple pieces of gold. I see 3. Awesome. Alright, here's the last pan of the first bag. And there's a nice nugget or 2 in there. At the top, easy to see. Right there. 2 more pickers. So we got 5 pickers out of that first bag. And I would guess that weighs probably a half gram for all those. Alright, let's pour out our snuffer bottle. Take a look at our gold. I should get some clean water first. So let's get all this gold into one corner here and get a good look at it. I left some garnets in there on purpose. They just washed down to the side here. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna throw those pickers in with it, and there you go. Actually a pretty decent bag of gold now for 90 bucks. Plus shipping. I don't know if there's a shipping cost, but if they're shipping along with this, maybe a pretty decent ROI. It's hard to say, although it was a lot of fun. I can't say anything bad about that. It was a lot of fun. We got a nice handful of like gemstones and stuff, and there was plenty of black sand in there. If I would not have removed it with the magnet, this black sand right here would have been, I mean, that's a good amount right there. That would have been pretty challenging. So I would give this like an, you know, maybe an 8, 8.5 out of 10 for challenge. And we still have 2 more bags to go. I'm gonna go ahead and pan this one off camera. Of course, I'll show you the cleanup for this one individually, and then we will move on to the bonus bag. Okay, so I have some information here. I did not remove the magnetic stuff when I'm panning this second bag, and it didn't take me long at all to recover this. So I don't know if it's just maybe because the magnetic stuff is chunkier or something. This is all magnetic stuff right here, and it's just moving easily away from the gold. Maybe I can demonstrate that. You see that? It just seems like the black sands are pretty easy to manage in this stuff. I just figured I would throw that in the video here. All right, we have the second bag cleaned up, that's right here, and the first bag right here. Each bag had exactly the same amount of pickers. I mean, they were both pretty identical. So yeah, that's actually not too bad. Let's check out the bonus bag now. All right, so while I'm classifying this stuff, I'm keeping my eye open for any kind of gold ore. This is milky quartz. They call this bull quartz as well. Thanks, Miner's Table, for telling me that term. There's usually not too much gold in this stuff. All right, so I'm gonna take all the plus kitchen strainer size, just dump it into a bigger pan so I can see it easier. Hey, I found a gold nugget, or a picker anyway, right there. Okay, so I'm not seeing any difference in this compared to the regular bags. Looks exactly the same. Yeah, honestly, I don't see a difference here. Maybe I'm missing something. Somebody can help me out in the comments. It looks exactly the same. And I just did 2 bags of the regular stuff. All right, I'm gonna remove the magnetic stuff. All right, here's our plus and minus kitchen strainer. Here's that one picker. I'm just gonna keep this out, put it in a separate pan until we're done panning. And I think, again, we're gonna start with the small stuff. So let's drag Crusty Rusty back over here. I can't get over how muddy that stuff is. That's not a bad thing at all. It's actually, I kind of like that. It shows you that there's a lot of organic stuff remaining in there. And this stuff comes from British Columbia, Canada, by the way, northern British Columbia. Forgot to mention that. All right, so the first pan of this bonus bag is pretty identical to the other 2 bags I just did. I don't know, maybe they just slap a bonus bag sticker on it and call it a bonus bag? I'm not sure. Once we clean this all up and get the weigh up, we'll see how much of a bonus it really is. So I'm just gonna continue panning this bag down, and if I see anything that would indicate that it's a bonus bag, I'll turn the camera back on. All right, this is the last pan of the plus kitchen strainer size of the bonus bag, and I have not found any pickers yet, so I'm gonna hope that they're all in here. And yeah, I see 3 pickers in here. It's funny because we got 5 pickers out of each regular bag and then only 3 out of the bonus bag. And let me pour this stuff out for you. I'll show you what we got. I'm sorry, there were 4 pickers because there was that one that I found when it was still dry. But let's dump out the snuffer bottle here, and we'll compare the 3 bags. I really didn't see a difference at all in the bonus bag. Well, yeah, there is more gold in the bonus bag, I think. That might be like 1.5 grams. Let me bring the others over. Okay, so the 2 bottom ones are the regular bags, and the top one is the bonus bag. And I mean, it's not terrible. It's actually pretty good, but if we add water to these and we move them around, you can see there's probably about the same, maybe a little bit less in there. I don't want to wet this one down because it's already dry, so I mean, these 2 are about identical anyway. So our bonus bag, I didn't see any difference at all. Maybe a little bit more gold. We'll have to weigh it up and find out, so let's go ahead and do that. so we just got back from panning 3 bags of the 2-pound Dirthogg Paydirt. Now, we got 3 different ROIs. So let's go ahead and enter the first one, 1.340. We're gonna call it 24 karat purity because you can resell natural placer gold like this for 24 karat value or very close to it. And we got $73.96. I'm gonna write these down because we have 3 different ones. Our second bag was 1.284, $70.87. Our bonus bag was 1.502. So that's gonna be over 80 bucks, yeah, 82.90. Now those returns aren't incredibly terrible. However, when I was editing the video, I decided to do the research and figure out how much shipping was. And as you guys probably saw, it is, for shipping, for 3 bags, the shipping is $32. Like, why couldn't they just throw it into a flat rate box? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're charging $32 for shipping. That's insane. That's pretty crazy. $32 for shipping. If you guys agree with that high shipping cost, please let us know down in the comments. Now, if the shipping was reasonable, you know, $12, $13, you know, just use a flat rate box and it would be a lot cheaper. Still, it's not terrible. I've had much worse pay dirts. This stuff is pretty cool. You get all kind of garnets and stuff in it. You get a couple pickers with it. To me, the shipping cost is a little ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. So a couple months ago, one of my subscribers left a comment and they said I should turn this saying into a t-shirt. So I hired 2 graphic artists, and they made a bunch of designs for me. And I picked this one here. Earth is the best video game. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt and support the show, there's always links down below. If not, if you don't want to buy a t-shirt, just let me know what you thought of the saying there. I thought that was a pretty cool design that they did. So thanks a lot to the person that sent in that request about making that t-shirt. So thanks a lot, Patreon, for deciding which pay dirt to do. I have a whole stack of pay dirt over here. I posted a picture on Patreon and I let Patreon vote on which one's next. So thanks a lot, Patreon. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. I put out a new video every week. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.